Well, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us that opportunity and tawfiq to be here on this Friday night. Had a congregation, Jama'ah prayers, had a ziyarah, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us, inshallah. We'll go ahead and we'll start our here. He is very knowledgeable, so all of us can benefit out of those questions. With that being said, I ask Brother Habibi to come forward, Brother Ali Habibi, to recite verses 8 through 18 for the health of Brother Habibi and his family. Please say aloud salawat.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وما جعلناهم جسدا لا يأكلون الطعام وما كانوا خالدين. ثم صدقناهم الوعد فأنجيناهم ومن نشاء وأهلكنا المسرفين. لقد أنزلنا إليكم كتابا فيه ذكركم أفلا تعقلون. وكم قصمنا من قرية كانت ظالمة وأنشأنا بعدها قوما آخرين. فلما أحسوا بأسنا إذا هم منها يركضون. لا تركضوا وارجعوا إلى ما أترفتم فيه فما زالت تلك دعواهم حتى جعلناهم حصيدا خامدين وما خلقنا السماء والأرض وما بينهما لاعبين لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا لاتخذناه من لدنا إن كنا فاعلين بل نقذف بالحق على الباطل فيدمغه فإذا هو زاحق ولكم الويل مما تصفون صدق الله العلي العظيم صلوات
پناه میبرم به خدا از شر شیطان رانده شده. به نام خداوند بخشنده مهربان. آنان را پیکرهایی که غذا نخوردند قرار ندادیم، عمر جاویدان هم نداشتند. سپس وعده‌هایی را که به آنان داده بودیم وفا کردیم. آنها و هر کس را که می‌خواستند از چنگ دشمنانشان نجات دادیم و مسرفان را هلاک نمودیم. ما بر شما کتابی نازل کردیم که وسیله تذکر و بیداری شما در آن است. آیا نمی‌فهمید؟ چه بسیار آبادی‌های ستمگری را در هم شکستیم و بعد از آنها قوم دیگری روی کار آوردیم. هنگامی که عذاب ما را احساس کردند، ناگهان پا به فرار گذاشتند. گفتیم فرار مکنید و به زندگی پرناز و نعمت و به مسکن‌های پر زرق و برقتان بازگردید. شاید سائلان بیایند و از شما تقاضا کنند. شما هم آنان را محروم بازگردانید. گفتند ای وای بر ما، به یقین ما ستمگار بودیم. و ما همچنان این سخنان را تکرار می‌کردند تا آنها را درو کرده و خاموش ساختیم. ما آسمان و زمین و آنچه در میان آنهاست از روی بازی نیافریدیم. به فرض محال اگر می‌خواستیم سرگرمی انتخاب کنیم، چیزی متناسب خود انتخاب می‌کردیم. بلکه ما حق را بر سر باطل می‌کوبیم تا آن را هلاک سازد و این گونه باطل محو و نابود می‌شود. اما برای ما شما از توصیفی که درباره خدا و هدف آفرینش می‌کنید درست نیست. درست گفت خداوند بلند مرتبه. تسلای دل مخدره خانم حضرت زینب صلوات الله علیه صلوات.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. And we did not make them bodies not eating the food, and they were not to abide forever. Then we fulfilled for them the promise, and we saved them and whom we willed, and destroyed the transgressors. We have certainly sent down to you a book in which is your mention. Then will you not reason? And how many a city which was unjust have we shattered and produced after it another people? And when its inhabitants perceived our punishment, at once they fled from it. Some angels said, "Do not flee, but return to where you were given luxury and to your homes. Perhaps you will be questioned." They said, "Oh, woe to us! Indeed, we were wrongdoers." And that declaration of theirs did not cease until we made them as a harvest, mowed down, extinguished like a fire. And we did not create the heaven and earth and that between them in play. Had we intended to take a diversion, we could have taken it from what is with us, if indeed we were to do so. Rather, we dash the truth upon falsehood, and it destroys it, and thereupon it departs. And for you is destruction from that which you describe. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
خب با تشکر و سپاس فراوان از محترم آقای حبیبی، آقای ملکوتی و برادر محمد الاماره که قرآن و ترجمه فارسی و انگلیسی را به سمع شما رساندن. همونطور که در اول پروگرام هم به سمع عزیزان رساندیم، سوال و جواب داریم توسط محترم حجت الاسلام و المسلمین سید باقر کشمیری. باز هم از تشریف فرمایشان تشکر میکنم از اینکه از راه دور آمدن. H.I Modarres will actually have an introduction about Hujjat al-Islam wal Muslimin, Aghay Kashmiri, and right after that we will go to Q&A session, inshallah. I ask H.I Modarres to come forward and give us an introduction to H.I Kashmiri, inshallah. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah you're awake, right? Everyone is awake? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So brothers, if you can come a bit this way, there's some more sisters who wants to join us, if it's okay with you, a bit to your right. And inshallah, those sisters over there, you can come. There is a space here on the right side, so they can join us here. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I will not take much of your time. First of all, I would like to welcome our honored guest, Hujjat al-Islam al-Muslimin, Sayyid Muhammad Baqir Kishmiri. He made a very long drive, as he mentioned, but he spent almost 2 hours in traffic to get here. We appreciate his dedication and also him being, coming all the way from the East Coast and then make this drive. We welcome to our community. We're honored to have him. And inshallah, we will benefit from his knowledge as a representative of Ayatollah Sistani in North America. He's the one in charge of Imam Organization. Imam is, as I mentioned, is the organization whose responsibility is to cater the needs of the Shia community and their connection between the Marja'iyya and the Marja and the community. So he will inshallah elaborate more on that. One of the services they provide is answering people regarding their religious affairs and questions that they have. So what we will do is you have two options. He will be the one first inshallah give a short talk, and then after that open the discussion to Q&A. If you're not feeling okay to ask question publicly, go to Slido. If you've been in our community, you already used it, slido.com, or you go to the app of a Slido, and then the code is 51214. So it are good numbers to remember, right? Code is 51214, and then you will be able to post your questions. It was easy to remember, 51214. So you go and you post your question, and Said Kashmiri will be able to see the question here. If you're not, as I mentioned, you cannot ask your question out loud or you're shy, this is a platform for you to ask your question. Please ask questions who are, relevant to everyone. If it's a very, very personal, a very detailed question that needs probably a lot of time, avoid those questions. Ask questions that could be addressed in public. Let's welcome him to the podium, and may Allah inshallah prolong his life and life of his family and help him in his continued journey to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sell the message of Ahlul Bayt, especially the Imam of our time. Let's welcome him to the podium with the salawat ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad.
So, Sheikhna, what about if I am shy? Can I answer through this? Assalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before starting my short speech, I would like to thank you all, and especially Maulana Samahat al-Hujjah Sheikh Ahmed Hafidhahullah, for making this opportunity to meet you again. To be honest with you, every time I get a chance to visit Southern California, I put in my mind to stay here 2-3 nights extra to visit different Islamic centers, since I used to live here for over 10 years. So I have good memories and good relationship with so many of you. But unfortunately, this Islamic center, I hadn't a chance to come here. The first time was last year. And again, one more time, we have to thank Sheikh Modarres for making this opportunity. So it's a pleasure and honor to be with you. Thank you for having me. Inshallah, after a short speech, I will open a session for your question, and inshallah make better benefit. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين، سيدنا وحبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم محمد وآله الطاهرين. صلى الله عليك يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله، صلى الله على روحك الطاهر وجسدك الطيب، ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين الذين بذلوا مهجهم دون الحسين عليه السلام. صلوات. Still we are in Muharram, commemorating Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and no discussion, no doubt that Imam Hussein alayhi salam is one of the most important distinguish points or things that distinguish us from other Muslimin. We are all Muslims. We are, alhamdulillah, do shahadatain, all of us, all Muslims. They have so many commonalities, and the differences in just limited areas. But as a whole community, we are Muslim. We have one Quran, we have one Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one Prophet, one Kaaba, one Quran, one type of worship. But a few things that distinguish the followers of Ahlul Bayt amongst other Muslimin is the Imam Hussein alayhi salam stigma, Imam Hussein alayhi salam sign, Imam Hussein alayhi salam signature. This is called Husseini way. This is really important to identify who is Shia Muslim. The second one is the Mahdawis, believe in Mahdawi idea, awaited Imam alayhi salam, Ajjallah ta'ala farajahu sharif, and as well as other distinguished points, which I don't like to talk about it tonight. It will be too much. So I want to emphasize on these two briefly, then I will give floor to you. Dear brothers and sisters, the rituals of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, reviving the Ashura day, Ashura nights, yes, religiously, there's no fiqh obligation on us to say this is wajib and it's obligated, you must to do it like a prayer. But as you understand, as you see, it is highly recommended. And if we be a little bit away from fiqh, we say also, we use this word, it must be, we have to. If we don't revive, if we don't commemorate Imam Hussein alayhi salam, if we don't revive Ashura Day, Muharram, then everything we will lose. We say this strongly, with strong belief. All this history we have as followers of Ahlul Bayt established on this point. Following Imam Hussein, working on Ashura, reviving the matter of Ahlul Bayt, Ahyu Amrana, Rahimallah man Ahya Amrana, and this call from different Imams, from Imam Al-Baqir alayhi salam, Imam Al-Sadiq alayhi salam, all the way to Imam Musa Al-Kadhim alayhi salam. And Abu Salt al-Harawi, one of the very good, well-known name of the companion of Imam Ali ibn Musa Rida alayhi salam, asked, yes, we heard this hadith, we memorize it, but how? How to commemorate, how to revive Ihya al-Amr, how to do it. Imam alayhi salam answered and said, very beautiful, he said, أن يتعلم علومنا ويعلمها الناس. Nas, not mu'mineen. Nas, all people. So, to revive the name of Imam Hussein, the name of Tashayyu' through the Imam Hussein alayhi salam movement, يتعلم علومنا, learn our knowledge, take from knowledge of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam and distribute it, give it to others. ويعلمها الناس, all people. فلو أن الناس علموا ما عندنا, if people know what we have, لا أحبونا, they will love us. And another narration, لاتبعونا, they will follow us. So this is very important. When we say reviving the matter of Ahlul Bayt, reviving the Imam Hussein, or commemorating Imam Hussein Tajidi alayhi salam, it's important, it's wajib, it's highly recommended from this perspective we are talking. So this is one of the distinguished things that distinguish followers of Ahlul Bayt from other Muslimin. That doesn't mean we are not seeking for unity. Unity is important. By the way, if you really follow Imam Hussein alayhi salam and revive the matter of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, in fact, we are working on unity because Imam Ja'far Muhammad Sadiq alayhi salam, for example, he had the opportunity to take community with him and stand in front of, against of Bani al-Abbas, while the Bani Umayyah, they were gone. It was very critical time and was good opportunity for Ahlul Bayt to take over again. But Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, he didn't do that. He worked on education. He educated community. He educated specific teachers, scholars. So he had the largest number of ulama, of scholars, high-level scholars. He educated them just to keep the real Islam. Today we call it Tashayyu'. So please pay attention for this. Tashayyu' is not madhab, is not a school of thought. When we use the school of thought of Ahlul Bayt, this is just to simplify it. When we say school of thought of Abu Hanifa, school of thought Maliki, Shafi'i, this and that, then we shift, we say school of thought Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq, we are Ja'fari. But in reality, Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq had no personal opinion. It was whatever he was saying, he was reflecting to Prophet Muhammad والسلام, and to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's no new madhab or new school of thought. What we say Shia or Shi'ism, it is Islam, period, purely. So this is very important. I want to say here, I want to state this. Imams of Ahlul Bayt, starting from Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam, after Ashura, then Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam, then Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq alayhi salam, they worked hardly in the same frame of Islam. They didn't go out, they didn't establish another community to say we are against the Bani Abbas, against Bani Umayyah, and we are different. No. They still kept in the same framework of Islam. Even they called Khilafah, whatever, they don't care, Ahlul Bayt, about that, but they stood there. They've been with all Muslimin. They integrate with everyone. They were in touch with everyone. They were also in the Khilafah, in the house of Khilafah, in the palace also. They were there sometimes, and they were stating the truth in front of all caliphs, Mutawakkil or Mansur or Harun al-Rashid or whoever. That gives us very important lesson. Wherever you live, in this country, that country, wherever you be, in this community, that community, let's try to revive the matter of Ahlul Bayt in this way. Associate with others, deal with others, don't boycott anyone, but keep your identity. This is very important. Keeping our identity through Imam Hussein way, we can use the Hussein tragedy. I heard this beautiful slang called Hussein unites us. Very beautiful. Really, if we relate the message of Imam Hussein to everyone, not only Shia people, everyone, not only Muslim people, I think the love of Ahlul Bayt, the love to Hussein alayhi salam, will bring everyone together. So it is in our hand. This is our responsibility. Please don't limit Hussein to all these four walls, to this Islamic center, to our community, to just Shia people. Spread it, spread the word. The second one, Mahdawis. So believing in the Savior, maybe we hear it from different people and different religion, followers of different religions or school of thought. That's fine, because it is in nature of every human. We believe that one day justice will happen. Someone will come and will bring the justice again. Everyone believes that in his or her heart. But we, the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, we have a specific belief. We believe in a person who Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam promised him, who gave promise so many times that there will be 12 imams, and the 12th one is son of Ali and Fatima alayhim salam, and his name is exactly my name. And his title is Al-Mahdi, who will guide you, give you guidance, and who will bring the justice to the world. Okay? We have this belief, and this hope gives us a long strength. We are strong, brothers and sisters. I don't want to say something to give the impression of, we say, unfair or something like that. I respect others, okay? But also I have right to say we are proud. We are proud of ourselves, because the way of believing in Imam al-Mahdi, the way we believe in it, I don't believe others, they have same or similar type of belief in Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam. That gives us big hope. That's why we are patient. We are strong. During over 1400 years, still Shiism very strong. Yes, we've been under oppression. Always we've been minority, always we've been neglected, but still we are strong. Alhamdulillah, over time, we see there's increasing in Tashayyu', in Shi'ism. Shi'ism starts with Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam with how many people? How many people stood with Ali? Just a few, 5 people, no? And today see how many we are amongst Muslimin. It is not small number. There's no statistics. This is another weakness we have. But alhamdulillah, everywhere you go, you see the flag of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein is there. Wherever. Can you imagine one day we will have a Husayniyya, okay? Ma'tam, Imam Barga. Where? In Japan, in China, where Muslims are suffering there. Huh? We have Husayniyya there. We have name of Imam Hussein there. Are you believe it or not? We have here in this country, where? Not in California, not in Sim Valley, no. Can you imagine that? I don't know, you will be surprised. We have Husayniyya in Alaska. Wallahi, it doesn't go in my mind. We have list of, Maulana Sheikh is very cooperating with Imam a lot, with Imam Organization. We have list of all Islamic centers that we know. So this is Al-Rasool Mosque, this is Ahl Bayt Mosque, this is Azahra Mosque, this and that. Here and there, we have in our list, as I remember right now, 224 Shia centers in Canada and America. This is in our list. Maybe there are more, we don't know. But at least we are in touch with them, we know them, okay? And I had desire to add this name, the name of this Husayniyya, this what called Imam Barga in Alaska. I want to see where is it, and name, for example, website, Facebook, something. I want to. Then I found out there's no Islamic center there. There's no real Husayniyya like this, or masjid or Islamic center. Subhanallah, few mu'mineen, they have no mosque, they have no masjid, they have nothing there. But because Muharram came, their hearts, their desire to Ahlul Bayt, their love to Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam didn't allow them to stay. They rented a hall and they established Husayniyya there. And they had majlis for Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. The news, I heard it not from Muslim people, not from Shia people. This non-Muslim person was expert. We used him for a purpose, for some reason. At Imam, and he said, "Oh, are you Shia?" He said, "Yes, we are." He said, "I know some Shia in Alaska. They do Imam Hussein commemoration." So he related us to that group of people. Alhamdulillah, I brought this, just came in my mind right now. I want to say the name of Imam Hussein, alhamdulillah, everywhere. And we, as a Shia, we are everywhere. We need to raise this flag of Abi Abdullah Hussein, flag of Karbala, flag of Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam. This is very important. Dear brothers and sisters, let me end it here. During this occultation time, 1400 years, we had a lot of sacrificing and a lot of giving. Shiism and Shia people sacrificed a lot. We've been under pressure, and we had a lot of shaheed, we have murdered, we had a lot. But alhamdulillah, that didn't go for free. All those blood we gave under oppression, under dhulm, alhamdulillah, that feeded us, that feed Islam, that helped Islam to grow, and tashayyu' going everywhere. And giving. Everywhere Shia were there, they put their thumb on that area. Starting from ulama and the hawzat al-ilmiya, scholars, go to expert people, go to just public Shia people, normal Shia people, everywhere, subhanallah, they go, we have good impression. We have good picture. We give good picture of Islam and Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. Yes, we have some wrong things. We have some personal wrong action somewheres, okay? We can't deny that. But alhamdulillah, that is not under name of tashayyu'. So we have this clear religion, clear madhab, clear whatever you want to call it, school of thought, whatever you want to name it. It is amana, it is trust in our hand. Inshallah, with your love, to Ahlul Bayt, with unity, with cooperation, with putting differences, problems aside for a minute, and let us put our eyes in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, work very hard to prepare for Imam al-Mahdi and for the justice, inshallah. Allow me to stop here and give the floor to you, and this is your turn right now. So I'm ready to receive your question. If you are shy, as Sheikh said, you can send your question through this system. Very beautiful. This first time I'm going to experience it. And as I said, if I shy to answer, also I will reply from through this. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Sure. تفضل. Please. Farsi, Arabic, English, no problem. Just Urdu. ما Urdu نيجانته Torah. I can understand. ما Urdu سمجتين لكن نبون difficult to say. مي فاهمة. Okay. Any question? Any? Yes, sir. Okay. It's difficult to talk about my organization because it will be type of marketing. I would love Sheikh to talk. Very brief. Last time I came, I brought some brochures. This time I didn't bring anything. However, Imam is an organization. It is not mosque or Islamic center. So it's organization, not a profit organization, a religious, designated as a religious organization. The main purpose of Imam is to be a liaison office between Hawza and Najaf, Qom, ulama, scholars, jurists, and Shia community. As you know, dear brothers and sisters, we have to follow jurists in the time of occultation because we have to be in touch with Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. Yes, there's some spiritual connection. Inshallah, after each prayer, you stand in front of Qibla and you give respect to Imam, you call him, you pray for him, okay? You pay sadaqah on Friday on his soul, for example, for his salamity, and something like that. You recite Dua al-Ahad, for example. All these type of building connection between us and Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, but in all leadership perspective, in all fiqh issues, aqaid masail, whatever, any Islamic matter, we have to ask, we have to follow, we have to learn from whom? From mujtahideen, the high level of expert scholars called mujtahid, called marja, who we go back to him, so called marja. And in this time, we are living in very difficult time. Our new generation also, it is our responsibilities as parents. We have to teach them what does it mean taqleed. You have to follow marja. Why you have to follow marja? How to know this one is marja, this one is not, he's faqih, he's not. However, it is important. Why? Because we want to make sure our obligations, our ibadat, on the right way, correct way. So Imam Organization, the main purpose of it, to keep this connection between Maraja, between Hawzat Almiya and Shia community in North America. There is a gap. I have to say it. I have to announce it. There is a gap between Hawza Almiya and Western communities for several reasons. One of them is language. One of them is culture. You send from here a question through, for example, website of any office of the Maraja and Najaf or Qom, you will see the different language they use maybe, or because they are not here, they don't know this question comes from which background. However, this is just an example. I think Imam can help in this way. So if you check our website and you see the question and answer in fiqh way, or when you call, Maulana Sheikh also helps always. When you call Imam on 800 number and someone will answer you in different languages, English, Farsi, Arabic, Urdu, you will realize that there is different services. When you receive a written answer by email, you will find out there's different language. There's some people really They know how to answer religiously, and they know how to answer in English way to benefit our new generation here. Alhamdulillah, in this particular area, I can claim it, we are successful, alhamdulillah, so far. This is one part. The other part is we are going in the West, in the Western countries. Shia people are going, new generation going, and they have a lot of needs. One of the needs is Islamic centers. They need support, religious support, they need scholar, they need financial aid, they need khums ijazah, they need so many things, books, whatever. So who's going to help in all that? I don't claim here we do everything. It is impossible. One organization does everything. But alhamdulillah, we are helping. We are helping communities to establish Islamic centers, establish schools. We do mediation when sometimes two Islamic centers or one Islamic center has two groups, they fight with each other and they bring some problems. We try to bring harmony to the community. We do all these stuff. We have family issues. Yes, families, they have disputes, they have some problems, they go to local alim to help, because the local one who knows them, he knows how to solve their problem. Finally, it's much better if local alim, resident alim to help, but when it reaches to some level of dispute that needs to be solved by marja, we are here to help. We cooperate with scholars here locally, and we solve that. That's also another help, and so many. It's going to become a speech right now. So this is brief. If you would like, visit our website. We have 5 core functions. We serve Shia community in North America through these 5. One is religious services, including all these things I mentioned. One is Hawza liaison, including educating scholars and preparing scholars for Shia community here. And what else? I forgot. So we have religious dues, like home zakat, all these financial issues, nice way, very clear, very transparency. And we have community cohesion. So we serve community through community from different state to different state. For example, this Islamic center in this state, they need a scholar. We bring a scholar from other state. And this center and that state, for example, they have problem. We can bring some expert person from other area to help. This type of cohesion we do. And not only through Shia community, also we have good collaboration, not only cooperation, with Sunni communities, especially ISNA, and some good scholars, really open-minded Sunni scholars. They work very hard with us to bring harmony among Muslim community in America, and as well as non-Muslim. We have good relationship with Catholic specifically, and other religions. We do interfaith, a lot of interfaith, and I can claim today, after all these years, there is good presence for Shiism amongst other religions when we go to New York area or Washington, D.C. area, whereas international activities there, right now, in these days, they say, okay, they are Shia people, we know who is here. In past, it was very weak or difficult to find someone there. So this is part of our activities we do. We publish books, also important books. If there's need, we can send few books here. If there's need, we have Who's Hussein in English, we have Who's Hussein in Spanish. We have booklets in different topic of fiqh. You know, the Risala Amaliya, Islamic law, is very difficult sometimes for youth to find their mas'ala. We collect all masail in one topic and we put it in one booklet and we distribute it. We have right now, so far, the will, we have expiation, kafarat, and we have food and drink booklets. Very important. People need that. All new generation, they need this to know what type of halal food we can eat, drink, also food and drink. There's another booklet on the pipeline right now we are working on. This is very brief. No, it is not a brief. It became lecture. So if you need more, please visit our website or ask Maulana Sheikh. we will be at your service, inshallah. Yes. No, Muraja. This is very good question. See, brothers, we have a problem. Our communities, sometimes we have problem. You follow this marja, we follow this marja, and this and that. We need to put that aside. We don't need that. Okay? We are not working for marja. Please pay attention for this. Our identity is not limited to the marja. Our identity is Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So we go back to marja just in some specific religious areas because he's the expert person. Ahl ikhtisas. We go back to him and we take fatwa for him. Now, maybe your personal satisfying to follow A marja, I follow B marja, and this one follow C marja. That's fine. This is your obligation. But when we talk about community, we want to talk about Shi'ism, we have to be careful. All these marja we have to respect. Even I follow A marja, I have to respect other marjas as well. So enemies, always they poison our communities to do some problems. This group and that group, this follower of this sheikh and this follower, this sayyid. This is wrong. Marja can't identify tashayyu'. Marja is one of the good example of servant to Islam, to tashayyu' to Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, and we follow. Now, what does Imam do? Should we follow one marja or others? Alhamdulillah, Imam has a representative from so many marjas. At least right now I can say 10 or maybe 11 wikala. We have written wikala, ijaza from different marjas. But because the majority of our people, the majority of money we receive, khums money, religious money, this is very difficult, very sensitive, comes from the majority of muqallidin of the highest marja. So, ihtiraman, respectfully, just to be on the safe side, we have to follow the highest marja, the marja who the majority follow him. That doesn't mean he owns us, but this is the logic way we have to follow. And this is the way we do. And maybe this is the only way we can bring the harmony to community. Alhamdulillah, we serve all Shia with no question. Irrespective of ethnicity, irrespective of what marja they follow, we don't care about this stuff. But in general, yes, the highest name we use, we say follow the liaison of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sistani, but at the same time, if someone calls us, he follows or she follows some other marja, we serve them definitely 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we mentioned there, and I can answer you. In Najaf, we have Sayyid al-Sistani, Sayyid Sa'id al-Hakim, Sheikh Bashir al-Najafi, Sheikh Ishaq al-Fayyad. In Qom, we started since late marhum Sheikh al-Bahjat, Sheikh Fadl al-Kirani, rahmatullah alayhima, Sheikh Mirza Jawad Tabezi, as well as Sheikh Nasser Makaram Shirazi. And these are our maraja. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Let me take from one ladies, so they will say, you are unfair, Maulana. Any question from sisters, ladies? No? Okay, that's good. So I am on the safe side right now. Oh, a lot of questions. Thank you. See, this is the first time I'm trying to use this. I don't. Thank you, sister, for reminding me. 1 second, please. Okay, first question, I already answered it. Do we have Tawfiq Imam Mahdi? How can different from action? So there's a question about, do we have Tawfiq, the grace, to see Imam Al-Mahdi alayhi salam, to meet with Imam alayhi salam? all of us, we hope that, why not? Everyone and everyone hopes to see Imam. Allahumma ajil bi faraj Mawlana Sahib al-Asr, to see him. It's a big pleasure. But is this the real request? We have to work on it. If there's a way, should we do it? So why he is in occultation then? So please, do you understand my point or not? Let me repeat it again. Why we have to meet Imam? We like to meet Imam. It's a big blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if we have this opportunity to meet Imam. That's why always we pray and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make his appearance sooner. But is there any reason myself, yourself, herself, to meet Imam right now to do some a'mal, we do some wudu and recite Quran or specific dua, we will meet Imam? There's no reason for that, because it is against of the wisdom, hikmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Imam is in occultation time. We can do that. If we hear, myself, I never heard that. I never read somewhere someone of great scholars, ulama, claims that I met with Imam sallallahu alayhi. Yes, we hear it from people around. They say, oh, this scholar, this person, he met with Imam. We have no proof. This is just feeling. So this type of discussion, this type of topic, with all due respect, humbly, I have a humble request. Put this stuff on side. We have more priority things. We have a lot of priorities to work on, and we don't need to think through this stuff. We don't need to go over this stuff. How to meet with Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants, He will give His permission and Imam will appear. And all of us will be blessed by His presence. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Please don't say Sayyid wants to get rid of this question. No, this is really what I believe in. What I said, I believe in it. So, as Imam, raising kids here was the best Islamic way to raise your kids. Is an Islamic school sufficient? What is your advice in your suggestion? Okay, question about educating kids in the right way of Islam. This is very important question. I was giving lectures in Arabic this 10 nights in Dearborn, because community there in Arabic, they speak in Arabic. I insist in maybe 5 or 6 lectures on this topic. Really, it's important. I assume so many scholars also, they do same in different languages, including, of course, English. It is really important. I can't answer it with 1 minute or 5 minutes. But because it's important, I have to tackle it. I have to talk about it a little bit. Number one priority, our new generation, our kids. Myself too, me too. I am a father. I have children in different age. I am in suffer too, okay? We have to be honest with each other. Don't think one of us is just holy man or holy woman and we just like Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No, even Prophet Nuh, his son was not good. True or not? So let us don't make show up. Oh, we are the best family and we are good people. Alhamdulillah, good people, good families. But all of us, we share same concerns. True? All of us. No exception. All of us, we are facing, we are challenging in educating our kids. If you ask me, if you want to take me as an example, put it under your microscope and see how it works, it wasn't easy. All my children, they were born here in the United States. I came to the United States as an immigrant person with my wife only. We had all our children, they were born here. So right now, I have 19, 14, 13, and 7, and a newborn, 1.5 years. Really, very difficult experience with all these different ages, and male and females. May Allah bless you and bless your children as well. So teaching is difficult. Challenging is difficult. Dealing with the challenging we see is difficult, is not easy. To me, I found myself, even the Islamic center or Islamic school, as mentioned in the question, is not enough even. If you have good Islamic center or good Islamic school, that's fine, that's great, but it is not available everywhere. We are talking about whole community and everywhere in whole United States. It doesn't work. I take my children from this area, Simi Valley, to go to where? To, for example, Los Angeles City or Pomona City or Irvine to find some Islamic school. It doesn't work. Can we open Islamic center, Islamic school everywhere in each city? Also, we are challenging with Islamic centers. How come Islamic schools? It needs a lot of budget, a lot of work, a lot of Islamic school is not easy project, very difficult project. If you ask me, what did you do for your children? I took them out from public school. We do homeschooling. Have you heard about homeschooling? Do you do homeschooling? Anyone here? Yes. Good. Very good. I can give full lecture about homeschooling today. I can claim I am not expert, maybe 50% expert. I have good expertise in homeschooling. It works. It works. It needs sacrifice from one of the parents, and the other one should pay attention for the family, work, okay, and covers its needs. But the other parent needs to stay with children, manage children, become principal of the school, homeschooling. Is it easy? No. No, it is not easy at all. You have to be well-educated person. You have to have good information about school system and how it works. I have good experience today, not 10 years ago. Today I have good experience. I can share it with you another time maybe. But also in each state, there's some different regulations and rules, but it works. California, one of the states that they don't leave it 100% to you, they give you curriculum, so they help you. Some other states, they have no curriculum. They leave it to you 100%. For example, right now, I live in Virginia. Virginia, they don't ask you, they expect from you as a parent just two things, math and English language. These two, you have to bring some teacher and give private class to them to make sure they will be, reach the minimum expectation. But other like history, like geography, like I don't know, whatever, it's not recommended. It's up to you. You want to teach them or not, or maybe you have. I don't want to go in details, but in California, I had 1 year experience here in Irvine. They give you curriculum and do it. Try it. Try it. It has a lot of benefits. When you go field trips with homeschool families, when you go to district and you sit down one day with other parents who do homeschoolings, you will figure out people have different reasons to go to do homeschooling. Maybe myself, yourself, you have a religious reason. But so many people you see there, non-religious people, they have different reasons to bring the children to homeschooling. For example, I asked one day, parents, I said, why you bring your kids here for homeschooling? And I see you come here. They said, is it for a religious person? They said, no, we are not religious people. So why? They said, in our time, where we used to go to high school, middle school, it was so clean. These days, there's no ethics, there's no values, there's no akhlaq, there's no anything. That's why we don't want our children to go to public school. Just last point. In 2016, I attended in Richmond, Virginia, a full conference, 3 days for parents who do homeschooling. I was just taking some ideas there. because we moved in 2016. I don't know about Virginia. I want to learn. So we went to that conference. The statistics showed that in 2016, memorize that. Keep it in your mind. 2016 was 12,000 students do homeschooling in Virginia. In last year, a conference, I attended it, they said last year, 2018, the number increased. Can you imagine how many? From 12,000 went to how many? 13, 14, 15? Good? No. I swear, 42,000. 42,000. It's a really high number. That means in this country still there are so many families, irrespective of Muslim or Catholic or whatever, so many families still, they care about their children and they want to keep their children in good environment. Public schools are poison environment. Take your children out from public school. If you want to keep your kids in the right of Ahlul Bayt and the way of Islam, be careful. Yeah, I can, afterward, I can sit down and talk with those who are interested and share my experience. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Sheikhna, how much time we have? Free? No, it doesn't work free. Okay. So now your turn. Yeah, you had a question, then you. Oh, halal meat again? Come on. I know. صحيح. Thank you. I can go through this topic deeply, and it takes time. And I don't think in this environment, with all due respect, there are some people, or majority people, they have deep understanding to go with me, and it will be boring. Because it's a istidlali way I have to use to bring it for you. The other answer, you already answered it. If we believe that the jurists, fuqaha, are expert people, it's just like doctor, medical doctor. You don't negotiate with doctor. Why you didn't give me this medicine, and how come you give me fatwa as a medical fatwa? You say you have to take this medicine. So they are subject matter in that field. We have to follow them, and that's it. Put it in there. If we go and want to understand why early, it needs a lot of time to talk. But please, put in your mind, everyone, please, there's no marja' there to do haram halal or do halal haram. It is really big claim. This is big tuhma to marja' to change the Allah's halal to haram or change Allah's haram to halal. There's no marja' has this chance to do it. Doesn't work. When we go to Quran and read some verses or we find out some hadith narration, we can't just make judgment or give fatwa based on one hadith or one verse. We have to do collective study, then we come out with a result. That's why I say there's istidlali way. Istidlali way, we have to go through all the evidence, all resources we have from Quran and Hadith, and see fuqaha how they dealt with it, then we reach the point. For example, in Quran, I don't want to leave it open, said, وَلَا تَأْكُلُوا مِمَّا لَمْ يُذْكَرَ اسْمُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْهِ. And all fuqaha, they use this ayah for dhabh, to have zabiha. You have to say Bismillah during the dhabh, during the sliding the animal in the Islamic condition. But for the Ahlul Kitab, it didn't talk about meat of Ahlul Kitab. Said, وَطَعَامُ الَّذِينَ. Ta'am is food, not meat. That ayah was talking about meat. Here, the ayah says, وَطَعَامُ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ حِلٌّ لَكُمْ. So the food in general, it doesn't designate it on the meat. Now, there's another talking about this ayah. I don't want to bring it here. It will be too long. But I would like to tell you, even Sayyid Sistani himself, there's a question to Sayyid Sistani. If a Christian or Jewish people, Ahlul Kitab, they do zabiha based on their religion, and the rabbi comes to slaughterhouse and they do some, I don't know, respect, they say some word, then they leave, people work there and they slaughter the animals. Is it okay to eat from them, Ahl Kitab? They say Bismillah finally. He says, Al-ahwat wujuban, based on the ihtiyat wujubi, the obligation precaution, don't eat. Why? Because the Sharia of Musa, the Sharia of Isa alayhim as-salam, as they right now work on it, it's not real Sharia of Musa, real Sharia of Isa. And even the rabbi who comes there, he comes early morning and say Bismillah and he leaves, while the slaughterhouse working till 5 p.m. without any remembering word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he has precaution, ihtiyat, wujubi to not eat. So see, there's some way. When it says ihtiyat wujubi, Sheikh Nasr Makam Shazi, no, he gives ijazah in aspect of even the tahara of non-kitabi people. There's big discussion here. So please let me stop here, because if I go a little bit further, maybe it will make some misunderstanding. But please, again, we have no scholar, we have no marja' to change the hukum of Allah from halal to haram or from haram to halal. Astaghfirullah. All what we can do, follow your marja' and respect it, that's it. Do we have the problem? Yes, we have problem. Every day we hear this halal meat place is not halal, and that market they sell haram food, and this lady, that gentleman, when we visit each other, we don't eat meat from their home while they are doing hospitality for us. Why? Because this person, he buy or she buy meat from this market or that market, and we don't believe they are halal. See, Ayatollah again says, Ayatollah Sistani says, as long as you buy meat from a Muslim, you take it from hand of Muslim, you don't need to ask about it. Yes, if you have doubt about him or her, the seller, as a not religious person, then you have doubt. Yes, you have to make sure, you have to ask. But as long as you see Muslim, attend the Islamic Center, he or she, they pray, they practice Islam, you don't need to ask. You don't take it from hand of Muslimin, and wassalamu alaikum. Yeah. I agree with you. It is difficult, but this is what we have. Yes. Yeah. And we have good people. They understand who's their marja. Don't worry. Don't worry. We have good people. They understand who's marja, who's real marja, who's not. They tried this so many times. Didn't work. That's work of Imam Mahdi. Don't worry. Our tashayyu is strong. And yes, sir. I think ladies, they have a question also. Yeah. Restaurant Depot. Restaurant Depot. Home Depot. Are you working in construction? Are you a constructor?
So there's only mark for halal meat which is coming from Australia somewhere. This is required to buy from this restaurant or no?
Okay. Restaurant Depot. Is it halal restaurant? Is it Muslim restaurant depot? No. So we have to make sure, because just writing is not enough. We have to make sure the source of this meat. I'm sure Restaurant Depot, they don't lie. They can't lie. There's a law. I know. I seen that. But my obligation as a Muslim, I have to make sure, not from Restaurant Depot. They don't lie. They bought it from somewhere else. They say this is halal land. I have to make sure that the company that provide this production, I have to make sure, I have to ask about them, who are they? Muslim, they follow Sharia, that's it. So if you know someone in New Zealand, in Australia, just give a call and ask. Make sure. That's it. Ladies, any question? So then don't say Sayyid Kishmiri. Yes, ma'am. Higher, please. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. نه حرام نه بگردن اون شخصی که میگه چیز نگید مشکله شما احتیاط کنید قبل از اینکه پیتزا میارید شما سفارش بدید که همچین چیز نشه اینا هم گوش میدن بگید که شما کات نکنید ما بالاخره کات میکنیم حتی اون هم بهشون بگید والله به خدا قسم 99% of them they listen tell them change your gloves please بهشون بگید این دستکشی های شما عوض کنید I like to make order with this condition. شما به چشم خودت دیدی؟ خب اگه اونجا هستی خب مادامی که شما اونجا هستی بهشون بگید لطفاً دستاتون بشویید یا مثلا دستکشاتون عوض کنید و اون پیزایی که خودت میخواهید سفارش بدید. اینا معمولاً خودشون کاستمر سرویس دارن نمیخوان یعنی مردم رو از دست بدن کاستمر از دست بدن شما یه خود فشار بیایید بهتون میدن اینجور سخت نیست myself I have good experience with them yeah yes I'm sorry I forgot you okay move this is good question okay why you don't ask this question to your resident alim you ask me this question So you have, mashallah, good scholar here with good English skills. Okay. Why God created us? Was your question? Okay, good. Okay. Do you have smartphone? Good, very good. See, that's another type of good education. When our kids they have real need for electronics, we give them. Don't give a lot, always. So, let me ask you one question. Do you receive allowance from your parents? allowance? Do you have $1 in your pocket? Oh, okay. So you are making it very hard for me. I want to use this as an example. Okay. What do you have at home? Do you own something for yourself? What do you have? I know you have some books, some stories, some toys. What else? Do you have something good? Huh? Let me hear it from him. Xbox. Oh, okay, good. I like to play Xbox. Okay, Xbox. Now, my question to you, is it good to have Xbox or not to have it? Not to have it, because sometimes it brings some headache for you, no? Okay. What else do you have? You like it? Huh? Okay, soccer ball. Are you soccer ball? Do you play soccer? Oh, I'm big soccer player. Big time. I like it. My son also. I take him to his own travel team. Okay. So do you like Messi? Who? Salah? Messi? Oh, wow. Barcelona. Okay. So tell me a question. He asked me a good question. I have to answer it. He said, why God created us? It's a very good question. I know some parents, they don't know why, but he is smart. Okay, so you have soccer ball. Do you like it? Is it good to have it or not to have it? Because you want to play with it. Okay. Imagine that you don't have a ball. Can you practice your hobby? You like to do soccer? See? So to have it better than not to have it, no? Do you agree with me? Okay. One more example. Is it good to have $1 in my pocket or not to have $1 in my pocket? Is it good to have parents or not too good to have parents? See, from all these questions, you can come with a conclusion that having something is better than not to having it. True? Do you agree with me? So when God created us, so this is type of existence, no? So we are there is better or not to there better? God created us, so there are a group of people called community, and we are Shia Mu'min community. Is it good to have Shia community or not too good? So this is the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us. Because to have people is better than not to have them. To have good people better than not to have them. To have $1 in pocket better than not to have them. This is one type of answer. One more answer. There are so many and different levels. And there's some philosophic way to answer. But let us take it very simple. One more answer. I'm pretty sure you know so many people are good people, no? And you have good friends. The good people, what they do? What do? What do? They help people, they give advice, they try to be, nice with others, no? So from all these examples, you come with a conclusion that everything good also gives good. So good people, they have good akhlaq, good manner. They help people. The smart people, they try to help others, teach others. True or not? Same thing. Light. See this light? What gives us? Same thing. Sun, every day, gives us what? Lighting us, no? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His existence create all of this, what we see today. We see all this universe. We see human, we see trees. We have so many different kind of makhluqat creation. So because He is good, because He is positive, always He gives good things. So creation is positive as He is positive. Because He is good, the creation also is good as a result from Him. So this is very simple, and I hope you liked it. Did you? Honestly. Are you satisfied? If you are not, talk to your sheikh. I'm pretty sure he will do better job than me. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. This is important. I'm pretty sure all of our kids, they ask these questions. Yes. Allah didn't make girls with hijab. Just He asked ladies to have hijab. Okay, so He asked. Okay, so why hijab is important? It seems, Sheikhna, tonight we will stay till morning. Okay, so hijab. What does it mean, hijab? Just this? Or there's something beyond? I want you to think deeply a little bit about what does it mean, hijab. This is not just putting one piece of scarf on our head, or ladies, they put it on head. So hijab is meaning modesty, respect. Keep ladies in a high level of respect and protection. And it comes in different type, in different manifestation, in different ways. One of these ways to wear this type of scarves. So this also depends to the culture. For example, you go to India, you go to Iran, you go to Turkish, you go to I don't know where. People are different. People they use it in different way, different colors, different types. But finally, the main goal of hijab is protection, is modesty. So that is the meaning of hijab. Ladies without hijab, they put themselves in a trouble. They think they are doing good. But I saw so many people, so many ladies, non-Muslim people, not Muslim ladies, they wear hijab in different way. Not necessarily just exactly like this, but they try to wear some uniforms just to protect themselves from some evil people. So this is one of the answers I can give you in short. Maybe I can talk to you, or Sheikh maybe can talk to you deeper if you like. Is it enough, or should I go more? Okay, thank you so much. Sallu ala Muhammad. By the age, as you're growing, mashallah, with your age right now, you are hijabi. I want to praise it. So by the age, you will figure out how much it is important. Right now, you are challenging. You will see a lot of challenges around you. Over time, you will understand why. Not only because Sayyid and Sheikh said that. No, you will figure it out by yourself. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created ladies with a nature to understand the reason of hijab, why, and why ladies need to protect themselves more than anyone else. You will see it in your heart by yourself. Yeah. Okay. It is 7 to 10. Go ahead, sister. I said it's difficult. Yes, I agree, 100%. Of course, of course. Yeah, yeah, of course. 100% agree with you. What I stated, that doesn't mean at all we shouldn't have a school. I said having a school, it needs a lot of money, a lot of efforts, not easy work. This is what I said. I didn't say it's not important. It's important. Even Catholic, when they moved in here in this country, and Mormon, they started with school before everything else. Everything else. So even mosque is not important than school. School important, but very difficult project. Costly and needs a lot of human resource and need strong management. Otherwise, we will fail. It will fail. Now, if the community can't handle it, there's no financial source and there's no human source to handle it. Homeschooling is a good option, but I don't want to leave it on parents only. Let me add this. If there are 10 families, they can bring their children here in this Islamic center. And trust me, it doesn't need 5 days. 3 days, more than enough. 3 days, trust me. We do 2 days. The third day we do field trips. 2 days are enough. Let me say, to be fair, enough, 3 days. 3 days, you don't need to come. 10 parents, bring your children here, and 10 parents can share a salary for a full-time job, one qualified teacher. One qualified teacher. She will take care of them. One teacher is more than enough. She will supervise them, she will teach them, she will give them direction how to do their homework. Most of the work online also. It's easy. Under her control, and it is workable. I have example of this. In Georgia, we have example, it worked out. So 10 families, you bring your children, no matter in which level they are, in first grade, 5th grade, 10 or 12 grades, same environment. Children will interact with each other, because just homeschooling away of them, community also, there's some side effect on it. So you need to bring your children, let them do some social activities also, be social. So bring them here, they will have friends, they interact with each other, they have lunchtime, they have break, they have Jama'ah prayer, good environment, alhamdulillah, and you have a qualified, certified teacher. Let's say certified teacher, how much in California? How much they receive? 60, 64,000, how much? Do you have some idea? Let's say something in this range, and divide it to 10 families. It's worth it. It's worth it, really. Start with small group, then go. Start with small group, then it could be growing. Yeah. Any more question? We are going to end it by 10, inshallah. Yeah. Yeah. Maulana said last question. Again, can you repeat? Huh? Oh, of course. So, what did you say? 3 subject of what?
What does Imam Organization does for young Shia find each other?
To find each other? So again, for marriage. We do this, I don't want to announce it. We help on this. We help. No, because if I announce it, it's difficult. I have to be responsible. I know, but that's another way. It's good. We do something, but please be in touch with us. We can't announce it just like that. It will bring some other side effects. We help. We help. So this is important, marriage for youth, and please be in touch with us. We can help, and we are helping. We are doing something in this part. Yeah, Sheikhna. Thank you so much, Maulana. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you for this opportunity. Inshallah, we'll meet you again in other occasion. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If someone, yeah.
Okay, on behalf of Masjid Al-Rasool and our board of directors, one more time, I would like to thank Sheikh Kashmiri for coming to our masjid and enlighten us and sharing his knowledge with all of us. I'm sure that we all benefited from the question that he answered. And I think it's not avoidable in a center to have a Q&A and avoid the meat subject in any way. But our second session is done at this point. Sheikh Kashmiri left his card here. If you would like to take one, we have plenty of them. So please take one. It's about Imam. So please take one, and you can check their website as well, all of the things that he talked about. Just about our next week's program, it will be emailed to everyone on Tuesday, inshallah. Please make sure to check your inbox. Next week, we will have the Besht Zahra annual program, September 28th, not tomorrow, the next Saturday at 11 a.m. It starts sharp 11 a.m. with recitation of Surah Yasin and Hadith Kasa, inshallah, and there are some other activities as well. And there will be lunch served, so please don't worry about your lunch. It will be provided. And just one last time, today is the last day. If you would like to go to Arba'in and participate in Arba'in walk this year, please take one flyer here. We have a lot of them in the podium. I'll leave it here. So you can start off as early as tomorrow, and I think we cannot announce it next week because it will be too late. With that being said, we will go and we have a short Azadari, inshallah, and we will finish our program. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Bismillah. Okay, so again, once again, thank you everyone for coming. So just before, inshallah, we move forward, once again, our Saturday school will start on October 5th. So please check our website and sign up your children. Thanks again for H.I Sayed Kishmiri for visiting our center and also for giving his time. Some of the question, brothers, if you pay attention, because our reciters, inshallah, is coming, so I got 2 extra minutes until he come. Recite salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. So some of the question you asked regarding contacting Sayyid, you can contact Sayyid. There is a number. Are you listening, inshallah? Please sit down. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Jazakallah khair. I appreciate it. There is a contact number, so you can contact. There is an Imam's contact number, but if you specifically need something personal, you can contact him directly. Ask Imam to talk to Sayyid Kishmiri directly. They provide you the connection. Some of the question was asked. People mentioned that, I said because these questions were asked, but it was not enough time. They asked about, somebody said, I'm an educator and homeschooling is not good. Let me tell you one thing. I'm not here to defend or go against or in favor of that, but let's broaden our horizon a bit. There is no perfect way. Homeschooling is not perfect. Public school is not perfect. Islamic school is not perfect. None of them are perfect. But I've seen the words, the words are, be careful please with the words that we use. They mentioned that homeschooling scars children psychologically, and I'm trying to find a word. A student will be emotionally and socially damaged. This is a very, very important claim. So alhamdulillah, is anonymous, so no offense to the person who asked that question. Please feel free to mentioning your point. But again, I'm open to your suggestion that, yeah, it's not perfect. Homeschooling has its own side effect. It's not personal. It means that if you send your child to public school, it does not make you a bad parent. If you send your child to Islamic school, it does not make you a perfect parent. Each of them have their own strong pros and positives, and they have their own negatives as well. So when Sayyid Kishmiri mentioned about homeschooling, I don't think he's disrespecting any parents who's not doing that decision. So don't take it personally and be careful with these kind of statements. emotionally and socially damaged. I say this as an educator, all due respect, I respect your opinion, academically not prepared. I respect your opinion, but not everyone is the same. Not every child gets the same impact. Let's, be a bit more accepting of every opinion. Public school children, we have so many good students who went to public school, alhamdulillah. We have so many good who went to public school, and we have good who went to the homeschooling. But they're always negative. Oh, I know one student who did homeschooling, or 10 students who did homeschooling, this and this and this happened to them. That does not make the case. So be careful about our argument. Some other question, inshallah, I'll try to address them the coming week. But ultimately, a lot of these questions, I feel people looking for approval. For example, somebody asked this question. Is it wajib or mustahab to read the Quran every day? I think somebody who asked this question wanted their parents to hear the answer. That's it. So you should know the answer to this one, but if you don't, that's fine. I totally, it's not, there is no bad question, but it is mustahab to read Quran every day. But if you ask this question, say, oh, use it. Listen, Sayyid Kashmiri says it's not wajib. So next time, stop nagging me about reading Quran. These kind of questions, please, you have to, inshallah, ask privately. Ask, and maybe, inshallah, we need to have a private conversation with your family and relative how to deal with the problem. And now, inshallah, our reciter is here. If the sisters, inshallah, make a transition to the other hall, we finish with Azadari, and then we will finish, inshallah. So sisters, inshallah, in the other hall. But brothers, inshallah, if everybody stand up, we finish with a short Azadari. Inshallah, Hajj Muallim will come and recite the Azadari. As-salam. Before Hajj Muallim, our brother has a okay, so Naqi, brother Naqi will recite something. Please everybody pay attention with the salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad for Naqi and his family.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Mera Nana Nabi, Meri Ma Sayyida, Mera Baba Ali, Mera Bhai Hassan, Hami hai Panjatan, Hami hai Panjatan, Meri kya hai khata, Meri kya hai khata, Meri kya hai khata, मुझ पे क्यों बंद करते हो पानी, क्या मोहम्मद के प्यारा नहीं हूँ, मुझ पे क्यों बंद करते हो पानी, क्या मोहम्मद के प्यारा नहीं हूँ, क्या मैं ज़रा खजाया नहीं हूँ, क्या मैं ज़रा खजाया नहीं हूँ, क्या मैं ज़रा खजाया नहीं हूँ, क्या नबी का नवासा नहीं हूँ, मुझ पे क्यों बंद करते हो पानी, क्या मोहम्मद क्या प्यारा नहीं हूँ, मेरा नाना ने कलमा सिखाया और कुरान तुमको सुनाया, मेरा नाना ने कलमा सिखाया और कुरान तुमको सुनाया, क्या मैं नाना का साया नहीं हूँ, क्या मैं नाना का साया नहीं हूँ, क्या मैं नाना का साया नहीं हूँ, क्या नबी का नवासा नहीं हूँ, मुझ पे क्यों बंद करते हो पानी, क्या मोहम्मद क्या प्यारा नहीं हूँ, वो मदीना जहाँ मेरा घर है और मस्जिद में उस घर का दर है, वो मदीना जहाँ मेरा घर है और मस्जिद में उस घर का दर है, क्या मैं उस घर में खेला नहीं हूँ, क्या मैं उस घर में खेला नहीं हूँ, क्या मैं उस घर में खेला नहीं हूँ, क्या नबी का नवासा नहीं हूँ, मुझ पे क्यों बंद करते हो पानी, क्या मोहम्मद के प्यारा नहीं हूँ.
Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Good job.
याद तू दर आलम आतश जद बरजान हर जाज फिराक़ी तो चाखस गरीबान इंसान की तू जानदा दी दर्राय रज़ाए हक या हुसैन आदम बतुमी नाज़त ऐ अशरफ इंसान ऐ कहरमान करबला ज़ैनब 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 फ़ख्र अली मुर्तज़ा ज़ैनब 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 ऐ कहरमान करबला ज़ैनब 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 ऐ कहरम ज़ैनब ज़ैनब ऐ ज़ैनब गम मुब्तला ऐ दुख्तरी शेर खुदा ज़ैनब ज़ैनब ऐ कहरमान करबला ज़ैनब 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 फ़ख्र अली मुर्तज़ा ज़ैनब 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 बाशद मुसीबत है तो हम हद बीरून हर कस को लद याद अज गमत मिशवद माजून अज़र कसी बाशद गमो मेहनत तबजून गम है तो दालद खुदा ज़ैनब ज़ैनब ऐ कहरमान करबला कहरमान करबला ज़ैनब 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 दर करबलाए पुरज़ गम कब्ज़ हम दीदी जिसमें अज़ीज़ा रहमा गर्क़ खून दीदी दश्ते बलारा व अजब लाला गुल दीदी बेकसो बेअग़रबा ज़ैनब ज़ैनब ऐ कहरमान करबला ज़ैनब 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 ऐ कहरम दीदी तने पाक हुसैन बर ज़मीन औरियान बेसर फितादा बर ज़मीन अनशह अतशान खाकम बसर बाद अज़ गमत ऐ बरादर जान ऐ ज़ादे शेर खुदा ज़ैनब ज़ैनब ऐ कहरमान करबला ज़ैनब 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 ऐ कहरमान जिस्मत फितादा बर ज़मीन ऐ बरादर जान जिस्मत फितादा बर ज़मीन ऐ बरादर जान रासत बनो की नैज़ा दर कफ़े उद्वान अफ्तादा म्याखा दर कफ़े दूनान गश्ती असीरो मुब्तला ज़ैनब ज़ैनब ऐ कहरमान ऐ कहरमान करबला ज़ैनब 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 फ़ख्र अली मुर्तज़ा ज़ैनब 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 शख्सी सवाल कर ज़ बीमार करबला कहीं दागदार कूफा वो ऐ मुब्तला शाम जौरे खुदा वर्ता शुमारा अज़ीज़तर آی کشید و گفت که داد از جفای شام شاه اولیاء من شاه اولیاء من سبت مصطفی من مکه و منا من مظهر خدا من مکه و منا من مظهر خدا من شاه اولیاء من شاه اولیاء من سبت مصطفی من شاه اولیاء من ای گروه بی ایمان عابدین ز عطارم نور چشم پیغمبر آن عزیز دادارم در کف شما از کین این چنین گرفتارم میر مکه می باشم میر مکه می باشم سرور منایم من شاه اولیایم من شاه اولیایم من سبت مصطفی شاه اولیایم من پیشوای بر مردم راهنمای انسانم شمع عالم هستی نور حی سبحانم یادگاری ای مردم از علی عمرانم توفیق کعبه و زمزم توفیق کعبه و زمزم مروه و صفایم من شاه اولیایم من سبت مصطفایم من شاه پیشوای بر مردم راهنمای انسانم شمع عالم هستی نور حی سبحانم یادگاری ای مردم از علی عمرانم توفیق کعبه و زمزم توفیق کعبه و زمزم مروه و صفایم من شاه اولیایم من شاه اولیایم من سبت مصطفایم من شاه اولیایم من سبت مصطفایم من کشتید ای مردم باب تاجدار من بعد از این به شام افتاد مردمان گزار من کرده اید ای مردم تیر روزگار من حالیا در این کشور حالیا در این کشور بازو مبتلایم من شاه اولیایم من شاه اولیایم من سبت مصطفایم من سبت مصطفایم من مکه و منایم من مظهر خدایم من مکه و منایم من مظهر خدایم من اجاکم الله بارگو پیامبر که علی جان منت هم بجان علی و اسم محمد صلوات
السلام عليك يا رسول الله يا نبي الله يا خير خلق الله يا خاتم النبيين السلام عليك يا مولاتنا يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدة نساء العالمين السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين ويا إمام المتقين علي بن أبي طالب السلام عليك يا حسن المجتبى السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب السلام عليك يا علي بن الحسين زين العابدين. السلام على محمد بن علي الباقر. السلام على جعفر بن محمد الصادق. السلام على موسى بن جعفر الكاظم. السلام على علي بن موسى الرضا المرتضى. السلام على محمد بن علي التقي الجواد. السلام على علي بن محمد الهادي النقي. السلام على حسن بن علي العسكري الزكي. السلام عليك يا صاحب الزمان يا خليفة الرحمن يا إمام الإنس والجان، عجل الله تعالى فرجك وسهل الله تعالى مخرجك وظهورك. السلام عليكم يا أهل بيت النبوة ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. صدق الله العلي العظيم. وإلى أرواح المؤمنين والمؤمنات ولشفاء مرضانا ولتعجيل الفرج مولانا رحم الله لمن قرأ الفاتحة مع الإخلاص والصلوات.